Alright guys, it's February 12th, a little early to be doing much shed hunting, but I'm going to see if there's a few early droppers. We had a ton of snow right after Christmas and early January, and most of that's finally melted now, so I'm hoping the deer are kind of moving back into the ranges that they usually spend fall in. Seems like on these mild winters, January was pretty rough, but since then it's been pretty warm since the end of January, so these mild winters we usually hold a few more deer. They don't have to group up as much in all the wintering areas, so that tends to be when we find the most sheds. More spread out obviously, but some of these areas don't have a whole lot of ag, so we don't find a whole lot unless it's mild. But I'm gonna start here around this bale pile. I'm on a permission piece right now, and then gonna go check out some stuff at the ranch. I don't know if we've ever found anything by this bale pile. I think Carson might have found a small one 2 or 3 years ago over here, but looks like the farmers have been in here picking up hay bales, so if there's anything around the bales, I'm sure they grabbed them already, but let's give it a shot and see if we can find something. Ooh. Some deer hair right there already. That's not a very good sign. There's a bunch of it in between these bales. Oh yeah, there's the leg. Damn. That sucks. Go check it out. It doesn't look like a fawn either. I wonder if freaking coyotes, look at that. A piece of the leg laying on the hay bales. Coyotes drug it up there. Honestly, most of the deer is down here in the end of the pile. Yeah, and there's a bed right here. So I wonder if this deer bedded back in here and the coyotes trapped it and killed it right here. Looks like a pretty good chance. That sucks. You can see the deer bed right there. I would almost guarantee they just cornered it back here and killed it. Not much better than a coyote there. Doe. Dang. That is a really old doe too. Look at that. See how wore down the teeth are? Barely any tooth left right there. An old doe that didn't make it. Check the outside of this bale pile. There's fresh shit everywhere. Oh, right there. There's the first shed of the day. That's a good one too. Right on the side of the pile. That's one of the first sheds I've found next to a bale pile. Get the shed, Finn. Sniffing coyote shit instead. Don't roll in that. That's sweet. Get a little as it lays picture here. That's cool. Alright guys, first shed of the day laying here by the bale pile. Not a bad young buck either. Honestly looks like a young mini riblet, but it's fresh and we're 10 miles away, so could be the same gene pool though. That's awesome. Throw this on the pack and go find another one. Getting up towards the area we usually find the first ones every year, but this is definitely the earliest I've ever come to check, so I might put out a bag of feed too. Once I'm done, I'm down at one of the best areas where we find the most on this property, and see if in the next month or so we have some drop real close. Just found the second shed of the day. Can't tell if it's fresh or old. I actually walked right by it from the other side. If it's old, I think it got carried there by coyotes, because I check this spot pretty well every year. Yeah, it does look like it's hard white. Year or two old. I don't know how we missed that. I walk within 10 steps of this every year. Nice. Mark that one on my scout to hunt. does not want to pin my location very well. I don't have shit for service. Whitetail, right side. Actually doesn't even have a brow, so it's only 4 points. Hard white. And it's probably a 2-year-old. Save that to my map and keep my track. Pretty cool little app. Right over there. Yeah, right over there is where I found the match set off that big, ugly 7-point last year. Here's what's left of a giant 6x6 that died EHD in 2021. I actually had permission on this farm to hunt in 2020. I sat a tree over here on the other side of the creek and had this buck. It was a big 4-year-old 10-point at the time, probably 145, 150 inch deer. Come right across the creek. I got video of it in this field too. And then our buddies that lease it for hunting found him dead right here in this spot. 2021 rifle season. It looked like he died early September, somewhere around that time frame. I just found a real old shed. Another one I'm not sure how we missed. It's about the easiest thing to see, laying right there in the wide open. Oh yeah, chalked out. Good girl, Finn. That's real old. Super chalky. Just getting back to the truck and the bale pile, looking around the shed pile a little more, and just spotted tines of a little old one sticking out of the grass. I highly doubt we ever could see this one before. I'm sure it was probably just buried, but that's funny. That's probably been laying there for a year or two. Little 2-year-old shed. Sweet. Number 4. Just walked all over everything I usually hit on this piece, and somehow every year I find more old ones here than fresh ones. I think they just get buried in snow and uncovered in spots we can't see them. One of them I found, or two of them I found I definitely should have seen in years past. I've walked right next to both of them, but coyotes can drag stuff around too, but one of them I definitely walked right past. But got back here to the truck and found another little one next to the bale pile just a minute ago. But I'm gonna wrap it up here, go dump out a bag of feed in the area that we usually find a lot. Check it again in a month or so. Most of the deer are definitely still holding, so it's definitely early, but I'm gonna get that done and then run out to the southwest pasture and get those feeders filled back up. I doubt there's still deer around there, but it's worth a shot. Get some feed out there for them when they do show back up.